Let's get in here. Let's get in here. Let's get in here. Hello, hello, hello. Check it out. I just thought I'd come up and do a quick little video. Is it real or is it fake? Is it fake? Is it real? Now, y'all, I promise you, I won't stay on here long. I just gotta ask you. Now, after clearly checking out Adrienne content, seeing videos, I got to say to myself, is it real or is it fake? Let me let me see. Hey butterfly, I got to say, is it real or is it fake? Now it all goes back for me. When you keep when you check out keeping up with the A, you'll find that Adrian after the party, or even before, because she walking in the parking lot with the video, what's up, right? So like Adrian sitting in the line in the last two chairs, and in the last two videos. My apologies, right? She's sitting in the yard. Now I'm checking it out. I done checked out the video, but then when I go over to Adrian Slade's, and she's sitting in this lawn chair, saying, "Let me see, let me get it up here," saying Patreon.com and how she wanted people to hear, like she making a move with this guy, right? So as you know, I didn't say anything because when I first uh, realized this video, when I first listened to this video, I said to myself, is Adrian listening to a recording and playing it off? Because clearly the recording, you can hear that there's definitely a man speaking. But even if Adrian was talking to him, her response didn't lead him back to responding to her. So I'm saying to myself, is it true? And where did he come from? Yeah, let that marinate. Let's go over this video right here. The move. hmm Check out those mangoes. You notice when she say check out the mangoes? If you watch the video, why she saying check out the mangoes? This man is still talking in the background. Y'all hear my guy in the background. He likes to talk. He's on my other phone. And I'm showing y'all these mangoes, which I can't wait until they get ready. Yeah. I don't know about you, but if somebody was on my other phone and I'm trying to have a conversation on a live stream, I think that you still would have to respond to the other person, right? So as I'm listening to this, it's like this is actually a recording that she's listening to, maybe perhaps on the other phone. No shade. Listen to this though.
trying to get me to move to North Carolina with him, guys. And from North Carolina on to Costa Rica. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that?
Now that's the key thing. She asked us, what do we think about that, right? Now, if this man is on the other end rapping to Adrian about moving to Costa Rica, Costa Rica, I can't even say it because Costa Rica, if he's talking about making a move with her, why is she feeding it to us? Now, I'm going to point out a point in this conversation that just strictly took me off edge because I'm saying to myself, this is not true. Watch this because this man goes on to speak on how the doctors are already up there to take care of his mom and all of this. Watch this.
I didn't know I was on my other phone, but. My immune system's healthy, but, it's just me. I want to find one person that wants to share peace for the rest of her life. Well, I want to share peace for the rest.
He need a person to share peace. If Adrian was the girl for him to share this with, why would he say he needs somebody? When he say you and I, babe, you know what I'm saying? Let's take this a chance, babe. Watch this. Let me take it back just a notch.
My life, dear.
Watch it.
I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
See how he jumped into I will go tomorrow? He said, you know what I mean? And you know what she did? He said, you know what I mean? 2 minutes in, this man said, you know what I mean? Adrian flipped her head back and she started tossing her braids. She said, chilling like a villain. So if this was a hot conversation, how do you have time to play around? And he asking you a question if it's directed to you. Yeah, that part. Now I'm gonna take it back so you can pick back up so you'll know exactly what I'm saying. Listen to that. Chilling like a villain, but in the meantime, he merely making a statement because clearly it's a recording that she fitted her conversation in. No shade, Adrian.
Right. I got to take care of my mom at some point, and she's, all of her friends up there have pretty much abandoned her.
He's saying stuff like, I gotta take care of my mom.
My uncle is a retired medic. I got plenty of help, things that if I needed them done, I got all the resources. I don't share that. This is the Aggie tree. You can see them. It's hotter and hotter and hotter. You see them right there. Right there.
You see what I mean? Now she's showing everything humanly possible around her. But she's not engaged in this conversation either. But she said this is her guy and he's on the other end. Help me make sense of that. He wants you to move. hot two spots, and you really don't have time to engage in a conversation, even though it seems as though it's a fake conversation. Now, I said that to say this. Some people can be fooled merely just by words. Some people can be fooled by looks and actions. But, baby, I ain't no fool. I hear and I see rights. Well, you know me, okay? And before I put some hot mess out or engage in somebody, I got to call her out for it. I think it was sneaky. I think she put the webby woo woo on some people's vision in here. Because clearly, this is a fake recording. This man speaks about what he needs to do, how he wants change, how he's so ready for it. His mother is ready. But not one time do Adrian really engage in a conversation, but he's on the other end on another phone. I said, wow, that took me by shock. That's why I haven't said anything because I'm really questioning myself, is it real or fake? Now, I got some people in the bushes laying low watching. If you want to, share your opinion. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're questioning. She want to know what we think. So I'm sharing my opinion. What I think. I think it's fake. Because I can't really say it's real.
Oh, yes. This man, he's talking really good, y'all. He talking really, really good. Really good. He's talking about building a resort in Costa Rica and living on his own island. What do y'all think about all that talk? It is just talk. Y'all decide. If y'all hear me say that I'm moving to North Carolina, or the Carolinas, up in the mountains, of the Carolinas. I don't know if it's North Carolina or not, but just the Carolinas. What do y'all think about that? He's been talking about buying a property in Costa Rica with a water stream running through it for the longest. He's been talking about this for months. And talking about buying 50 acres.
This man is talking about hanging out.
I wouldn't mind staying and hanging out and getting with the locals down there in Costa Rica.
Now, when she say that part, she literally overrides what he's saying.
Yeah, you got the stepping stones to get there. You'll get there. Lucy's confident. He say he wants to live in a life where he don't need a car. He just want to go on his free will scooter and hang out with the locals on his little scooter.
Now, who wants to give up a life to ride a scooter?
And just live a simple, plain life. Even though that's very fucking expensive to most people, I guess. But not in Costa Rica, though, guys. I've done a little research on it. If y'all know anything about Costa Rica, drop it in the comment section. Let me know. And again, I might just save this for Patreon.
This man is having a full conversation.
No, I'm gonna drop it today, y'all, on YouTube. But I do want you guys to understand that I'm having some technical issues.
If he is on the other end, on another phone, how is it she actually holding us a full conversation? And he is still talking at it's being everything when she jumped in there, he's still running his mouth. It's not applied to her. It seems as though, and this is real talk, y'all gonna have to get over there to hear it for yourself. I'm telling y'all gonna have to get over there. Sit down, listen to the video. Because I'm telling you, this a fake recording. While engaging in conversation, she playing with her hair and she's talking to us, and she has already enlightened us that this is what he wants. She's telling it to us like this is what he wants. He's on the other end. She wanted us to hear this. And actually, if you ask me, it's a recording. But I know y'all ain't gonna believe me until you hear it for yourself. I said to myself after looking at several videos, knowing that I follow Adrienne, this ain't gonna work out. This it's not gonna work out because it's not true. Now some may say, well, maybe no, I might have to call bluff on this one. This one ain't true. This the Adrienne, this ain't true, Adrienne. This seem like, hey, this seem as though it's fake. Like, let me June, hello.
I have a couple people that may have a song, but I have to wait till this evening to find out. So please be patient with me, guys and ladies. My patrons, y'all be patient with me because I'm trying to find out how to compress my files to upload on there. They're saying that my files are too large.
And you know the move ain't gonna be.
I gotta figure it out. Becky said that I could probably download an app that would do that.
This man talking paradise and everything.
Something else. So I hope I find the answer today and can upload because I definitely do have content ready for Patreon. Ooh, he talking good.
He talking about never having to worry about anything, and she talking about some. Ooh, he talking good.
He's very consistent. He feels like the United States is headed for a World War III, and he wants to be.
I honestly don't know if he's a real man in her life. I really don't. Let me go on the chopping block for that one. But baby, this is a pre-recorded conversation. And it's not with, and I'm just gonna say this, it's not with Adrian. It's not. I don't know. It's not. I look. Wait, hold on.
Patreon.com/Adrienne.
And she give her name.
50.
This is no way, nowhere near real. As a you hear him having a conversation, right? So like, listen.
He likes to talk. He's on my other phone. And I'm showing y'all these mangoes, which I can't.
First of all, she starts off by saying he likes to talk. He's on my other phone. Now, you already know once you saw the video, even if it was a man existing, the relationship wouldn't even last because who does that? Who put a friend down to pick up a cell phone to record a video? Who put the friend on the back burner? I'm not gonna put no friend that's spending no money on no back burner. I'm just not gonna do it. Not for no, I'm just not gonna do it. Hello, Brenda. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm listening and I'm saying to myself, the last couple of days, because it's only been 2 days, I do believe, since she lifted this video. Like, who does that? Because instantly I said to myself, this ain't real. Because the the video says it all. Like You've been there 3 to 4 days wherever you are. You know what I'm saying? Now that's what you're giving us 3 to 4 days because the video's reading when you upload it 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, right? So like I said, wait a minute, hold up. After seeing several people videos, I said, wait a minute now, hold up. Who got fooled by that nonsense? Because clearly it's a recording. Hold
Wait
on.
till they get ready.
Listen to the background voice. He talking about his friends, y'all, that done been down to the Keys.
He's trying to get me to move to North Carolina with him, guys. And from North Carolina on to Costa Rica. What do y'all think about that?
Keep listening.
What do y'all think about that? He would be mad at me
Hey,
if I
hey.
was on my other phone, but
She told me something. He just talking, talking, talking. But she ain't engaged in the
well, I want to
conversation.
share peace for the rest of my life, dear. I'm ready, baby.
And
Let's go.
that's the very
Let's go.
part that right there, that's the very part where she knew if she jump in there and say, I'm ready to go for the keys to my bed, she knew that part could fool the audience, right? So like she jumped the input in between the conversation, whatever is on. Oh, thank you. Everyone in the bushes, please thumbs up the video if you don't mind. Because this is the question whether or not it's real or fake. Don't be ashamed. Go ahead and share your opinion. Just be respectful. Here's the thing for me. You gotta go over to Adrienne's channel to actually sit down and thoroughly listen to her. Adrienne Slade says she has a friend that wants her to make two major moves. And that's just the bottom line. So I'm listening to her recording and I'm saying to myself, it's fake. But I had to put up here fake or real because some people fall for fake shit. That's just the bottom line for me. Some people just fall for it. Just natural for them to accept it. You know what I'm saying? But not me being the type of person I am, I'm listening to the recording and I'm saying to myself, wow, okay, who does that? You know what I'm saying? You got a man talking about some spending money on you supposedly. Who ignores him? Okay, so that's just here or there. That's just people talking, right? So like, if he on the other end, yeah, if he's on the other end, how come you got very little to say and you're constantly talking to us? How come you swinging braids in the air and not responding the correct way? And even if it was true, it would never work out if you got things going on and you ignoring this. It will never work out if you honestly are disrespecting the other party. It just ain't gonna work out. Now make that make sense. Hold on. I don't get that. I'm looking at this recording and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a
Oh.
minute.
Right.
He said he gotta take care of his mom. Do you know that part right there? You already know how that's gonna lay. Do you hear the key words? Let me whisper it to you. I gotta take care of my mom. Go look at that video, y'all. I gotta take care of my mom. Now, most men with a woman, be honest, who take care of their mama? Yeah, that part. Let that marinate. Adrienne is free, free as a Bessie bird, free as the birds fly, free as the smoke that she intakes and exhale out. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta hear the recording to feel the vibe. It's almost like, and I don't care what nobody said, they're gonna have to knock me over the head with a brick. Slap me in my face to make me wake up, to make me realize this shit true. Because right now I'm under the impression it's fake. I don't know how many people gonna fall for it. It sounds like a video, maybe. We know she's outside, but maybe her other phone was playing the sound. That's the impression I'm getting. You know how you take your phone and you got a good recording, and you if you could, I'm gonna give y'all a good example. I like to sing, right? So like I'll sing my favorite tune, and I'll throw some shit in there before the next part of the lyrics come up. You feel me? So like, did she do that with this recording? Because again, no. This man, I'm this man is talking about doing things.
Well, I want to share peace for the rest of my life, dear. I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
And he said, I will go tomorrow, but he said, I gotta go take care of my mom. And if y'all pay attention, that's something I wanted to bring to y'all awareness. If you pay attention, it's another voice talking to him, and it's a female. She's speaking low key. Like, you really gotta focus on that video. Don't just like play that video and let it run through. Focus on it. Cause you gonna hear the girl. Let me play that little part again. It's a woman speaking on that recording with this guy. While and the part that you gotta see is when she hold her head down and she get to swinging them braids. Of course.
Right.
Listen for the woman. You hear the woman?
Treat her like a good baby. Yeah. Yeah.
He got a doctor up there, his uncle, a retired medical. Look,
This is the Aggie tree. You can see him. See him right there. Right there.
you know what? I honestly pray for Adrian too. Look, baby. But I'm here to say this video is fake. Like, I don't care what anybody say. This video is fake. Why she twirling her hair and she telling us that, what what he doing? Like, what he's supposed to be, how they gonna make this? Look, let me tell you something. It's a whole lady voice in that video. And she speaks kind of low. When Adrian said, I wanna go. Listen at that point, you guys. because there's a woman on that conversation with that guy, and he makes it known he wants to, but his mama and man,
Oh, yes. This man, he's talking really good, y'all. He's talking really, really good.
but I
Really
said to
good.
myself,
He's
why
talking
bring
about
up a
building a
video?
resort in Costa Rica and living on his own island. Y'all, what do y'all think about all that talk? Did it just talk?
What I'm saying,
Y'all excited?
girlfriend, what I'm
If y'all hear me
saying
saying
is
I'm moving to North Carolina.
that's I don't believe he exists. That's a recording. She too busy talking over him. Even if he was on another phone, when she looking at us on a video. When she pick up that phone and respond to him, wouldn't it been more truthful if she'd had the phone in her hand to show us that this man was really kicking game with her? Think about what I'm saying. If you had two phones, who lays a phone down and start swinging the other phone to do the whole video? Just swing out and you. But the entire time, it's a man and a woman. Now I know you ain't gonna believe me, but we're gonna have to flow back. 'Cause this, we're gonna have to flow back because I lied to you. Not it's a woman on this phone in this recording. Let me get you, girl. And maybe Adrian testing the waters to see who would spot it, right? Make it make sense. Let me see. He wants to find
Well, I
someone.
want to share peace for the rest of.
He wants to find someone to share a peace with him. Hey, boo, listen to this. Now, at this point, let me see if I can get this up as loud as I can get it. I'll lie to you now. I sure hate my speaker broke. Watch this. Get ready for this because I'm about to put this in your ear as quick, as close as I can get it. Listen out for the woman voice and listen out to what he says, his response. And then you're going to have to listen out for the input that Adrian jumps into with this recording. Listen to this, y'all. Okay.
Get me to move to North Carolina with him, guys. And from North Carolina on to Costa Rica. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? He would be mad if he knew I was on my other phone, but.
If he can find one
Well, I
person,
want to share peace for the rest of my life, dear.
at that point, he says, if he can find one person to share peace, and Adrian jumps out and say, well, I want to, like he really talking to her. Listen to this.
He would be mad if he knew I was on my other phone, but.
That's the playoff. Did you hear that? If I can find
Well,
one
I want to
person.
share peace for the rest of my life, dear.
And she jumped it in there.
I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
He said, I will go tomorrow. It sounds convincing. But listen for the lady now. Do y'all hear that extra voice in the background? And now he is. He said they all want one thing. That's your money. They ain't do anything. We don't need the doctor. My uncle is a retired medical. Now he talking about seeking help for his mom. For his mom. Help that's already there for his mom. And Adrienne ain't got no input on this shit. But she talking about he want me to go to Costa Rica with him. You know what I'm saying? Make moves with him. And this man making it seem as though his mama is sick. And he got to go that way to take care of her. It's a whole nother woman on the phone in this conversation. But Adrienne overrides her with her little gags that she throw in. I want to go. I want peace. And when you see the video, you would never think of that if you just glance through it. But if you actually listen to the video, you'll find that it just might be fake. Yeah, it just might be fake now. And you might would just say that's some get lit with Mo kind of shit. You heard me? Yeah. I couldn't. Y'all know me. I was like, let me go on, let me see what I can come up with. You know what I'm saying? Let me check on this video. Is it really fake or real? So I said, well, you know what? What better way to come on up and just ask? Period. What better way? You sitting in the yard?
This is the Aggie tree. You can see them. You see them right there.
He talking about how hot it is in Florida, getting hotter and hotter. No input. How do you ignore?
Oh, yes.
You notice she said, "Oh yes," and he's still talking.
This man, he's talking really good, y'all. He's talking really, really good. Really good. He's talking about building a resort in Costa Rica and living on his own island. Yeah, what do y'all think about all that talk? Should have just talked. Y'all
But he
decide.
said he gotta do. He gotta.
If y'all hear me say that I'm moving to North Carolina,
This man got a whole conversation going on, and she got no input in it.
in the mountains of the Carolinas. I don't know if it's North Carolina or not, but just the Carolinas. What do y'all think about that?
Now you know ain't
We've
no
been
man
talking
talking about
about
spending
buying
no
a
money like
property
that, gonna run
in
his mouth
Costa Rica
constantly,
with
and you ain't gonna say
a
nothing.
water stream running through it for the longest. He's been talking about this for months. And
Listen to that.
talking about buying 50 acres.
He ain't talking about buying 50 acres on this phone with her. That's what she telling us.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind staying and hanging out and getting with the locals down there in Costa Rica. That sounds beautiful, dear. Sounds good, don't it, y'all? Yeah, you got the stepping stones to get there. You'll get there. Lucy's
See?
confident.
When I say she good at her shit, she good at her shit. She instantly threw herself in the conversation to make it look good for us. Now I'm gonna tell you again, if you got two phones and you got a man on the other end, women can, I know y'all can relate, even the peekers in here. If you got a man on the phone and you got two phones and you wanted to record, you definitely would set up that one to record, and you definitely gonna have that other phone to your ear. She'd have did better simply by putting it like that to fool us. But here, over here, my mom and daddy didn't raise me to be foolish. And we peek out the fake shit. I was always told to look straight ahead if they're talking to you verbally. That lets them know that you're listening. Honey, I'm always listening. I could not believe this. Like, who plays this off to get as if it's a whole conversation? I could I can't make this shit up.
And talking about buying 50 acres.
He ain't talking about some hanging out and shit. He ain't talking about no buying acres and nothing. I ain't heard that yet. I'm gonna have to keep listening because I want to hear the part about buying the acres, making a move with her. Because he said if he could find somebody in the beginning, and she said she wanted it. That's what she said. He ain't said, baby, I'm gonna sweep you off your feet. Let's make this move. He ain't said none of that. You gotta listen to the recording to believe it though.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind staying and hanging out and getting with the locals down there in Costa Rica. That sounds beautiful, dear. Sounds good, don't it, y'all? I got stepping stones to do. Yeah, you got the stepping stones to get there. You'll get there. At least he's confident.
And that's the part that throw people off. Because she inputted herself in the conversation.
He wants to live a life where he don't need a car. He just want to go on his free will scooter and hang out with the locals on his little scooter. Get the fresh catch of the day from the sea. And just live a simple, plain life. Even though that's very fucking expensive to most people, I guess. But not in Costa Rica, though, guys. I've done a little research on it. If y'all know anything about Costa Rica, drop it in the comments section. Let me know. So I don't want them to be like working. Then again, I might just save this for Patreon. I just might. Guys, I have been. No, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it today, y'all, on YouTube. But I do want you guys to understand that I'm having some technical issues uploading to Patreon. So right now, I have a couple people that may have a song, but I have to wait till this
now 5 minutes in, she totally ignores the fact that he is supposed to be on the phone for, I'm gonna say, from 3.5 minutes to damn near 5 minutes. She totally ignores the fact that he's on the phone. If this is true, she talking to us, and this man is still talking. Crazy.
Be patient with me, guys and ladies. My patrons.
No, he's not.
Y'all be patient with me because I'm trying to find out how to compress my files to upload on there. They're saying that my files are too large. So
he talking about man-made shit, all kind of stuff.
That I could probably download an app that
and he talking about coming to paradise and all of this. But now here's the thing for me. So he on the other end, right? He on the other end. And he changing the subject. And she ain't even getting in it. Because he's still running his mouth about what he was talking about. But he changing the subject. And again, like I said in the beginning of the video, the beginning of this one, if you pay attention, whoever he's talking to on this record, it's a female. And she got a light voice. And the only way I'm gonna put it, it can be believable on what I said. Go back, watch the video, listen for the background voice The background voice. When she dip her head and lean her head back to show them braids. See, don't you hear a woman voice, a light sounded woman voice responding to him? And that's what made me come up because I heard it for 2 days in a row. And I said, damn, should I call it out for being fake or real? Because I love me some Adrienne, but I'm just going to tell you like this. By me being a content creator, I'm calling bullshit on this one. I'm calling bullshit. This was a drop video that a lot of people probably fell to okie doke for. She gonna have to go and get him from me now. I'm gonna have to go and listen to voice recognition. You hear me? Cause real talk, that ain't what I'm hearing. I don't hear I want to scoop you up, baby, and take you to Costa Rica. I hear a man speaking on making a change in his life. And one of them changes is to get to his mother and take care of her. Because it's doctors already up there. It's people up there that can give his mother personal attention. Now I don't know about y'all, but Adrian is free as a bird. That in itself ain't gonna work out. While listening to him, I'm gonna say that part again. Him speaking about making a change and getting closer to his mother, taking care of her, and making sure she got everything she needs. That in itself ain't gonna work out. Adrian take care of herself. Hmm? You gonna in my mind, I'm thinking like this. Adrian gonna give up the life of being free to take care of somebody's mama? Yeah, that part. So I'm calling it out for what it is. It sounded to me like a fake video.
That. And another person suggested something else. So
He done changed
I
this,
hope I
like I
find
said, he
the
done
answers
changed this story.
today
He talking about living
and
in
can
paradise,
upload
you know?
because I definitely do have content ready for Patreon.
You got it.
He talking good, good, good. He been talking good, good for a while now, y'all. I'm starting to believe his ass a little bit. But he's very consistent. He feels like the United States.
I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, little girl, she ain't finna give up no life to go take care of that man's mama. Most men want women to take care of their mother. If you living in a house with your man and he's whether he's your boyfriend or your friend or any type of connection and mama goes sick, how is he want his mama there with y'all? That's just on period. Let that marinate. I don't know too many real women that's gonna get up from a single life to just jump in a relationship, make two moves, and next thing you know, you taking care of your mama. Or is this the part of the conversation on the phone she wanted to ignore? You see what I'm saying? It's fake. It's fake. It don't get no faker than that. Uh-oh. Hold on.
States is headed for a World War III, and he wants to be away from that.
So
So
he gonna stay there the
he's
rest
the
of
type of
his
person
life.
that likes to watch the world news and know what's going on. And yeah, he just feels like the United States is going to go into another depression. So yeah, you may be right, y'all. You may be right. Look at the gas prices.
This man has changed
But
this
anyway, y'all,
conversation at
I'm gonna
least
get going.
3 times. And Adrian ain't jumped in now one of them.
We'll make it, interesting for you, and you'll have a lot of fun.
Listen to this.
Well, that sounds nice, baby. Thank you for the offer. I appreciate that. But if you don't want to go, then I mean that's cool too. I understand you got their nature fun thing you got going on. They need.
He never asked her if she wanted to go on this recording. He never. She jumped in there and made that statement just now, just so you're here. If you want to tag along. Now this ain't her this is a recording to me.
Well, that sounds nice, baby. Thank you for the offer. I appreciate that.
Sound like it's convincing, right?
If you don't want to go, then I mean that's cool too. I understand you got different nature fun things you guys going on with it. Y'all hear him? What y'all think? Tell me what y'all think. Should I move to Costa Rica, the Carolinas first, and then all? He's trying to get me to move to North Carolina with him, guys, and from North Carolina on to Costa Rica. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? He would be mad if he knew I was on my other phone, but. The assistant's healthy, but the assistant needs. I want to find one person that wants to share peace for the rest of her life. Well, I want to share peace for the rest of my life, dear. I'm ready, baby. Let's go.
He said if he could find one person to share peace for the rest of his life. Now, mind to tell you, we're going to review this one more little time. Do you know when you get to her closing the video at the 9 minutes and 40 seconds, you will notice the recording is off when she ends. No, because I caught all that other extra. Hold on. You say 9 minutes. Let me go on. Okay. Now we at 9:25.
Single bed. I truly appreciate you guys' support. Stay tuned. I will not disappoint.
And he did, at that point, he honestly said, "When I get up there." Now, don't you know?
/Adrienne Slays.
Yeah, it's done then.
He's trying to get me to move to North Carolina.
It's a total fake video.
And from North Carolina on to Costa Rica. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that?
Oh, really?
He would be mad if he knew I was
Let me
on my
just
other
jump down through
phone on my channel. So I'm thinking about maybe doing that this weekend, maybe possibly. I will keep y'all posted though. Stay tuned. This is a very peaceful vibe type of video.
Okay.
Stay tuned. Okay, everybody. I wanted to say that let me go back here. Don't say it. Aww. He's talking about saying he loves me. Aww. It's not about me. I don't know how much time I got left on this earth. But anyway, guys, please be patient with me. I'm having some technical difficulties uploading to Patreon. They're telling me that my files are too big. So please be patient. I'm gonna get it, guys.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna get it though, okay? So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned in. Thank you so much for the patrons that I have. Oh my God, I have so many already. Thank you guys. I mean, for every single bit. I truly appreciate you guys' support. Stay tuned. I will not disappoint. Patreon.com/Adrienne Slays 50.
I never did get to the end of that because I couldn't believe that she was actually sitting up there trying to fool the audience with a fake recording, because that's exactly what it looks like. That's exactly what it looked like. Now, Moment of silence. What is up with these YouTubers and this fakery shit? Like, seriously. I'm wearing red shoes and you tell me they blue. You know what I'm saying? Some Pete the Cat kind of shit. I am. You late. You. I am. You not late. I'm up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in disbelief because I'm questioning this video that Adrienne dropped. She's telling everybody that, and put it in the video, she might be making a move, two moves to follow somebody. And then when you listen to the recording, you got to say to yourself, me being a woman, I questioned it. Two phones, somebody's on the other phone. You don't have it to your ear. It's just laying down. Somebody else on the phone with them. Because again, this person honestly let it be known that they having a conversation with somebody else. I heard it with my own ears. I'm gonna let y'all hear one more time, and
He's trying to get.
then I just might speak on what's a skit from a prank. Let that marinate. What's the difference between a skit and a prank? Let that marinate.
Me to move to North Carolina with him, guys, and from North Carolina on to Costa Rica. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? He would be mad if he knew I
North
was on my other
Carolina
phone, but
to Costa Rica. But, mhm, but he want her to make this move from North Carolina to Costa Rica. But in the video on this phone, this man say he got to make a move to take care of his mama. Yeah. May need assistance helping now. He,
well,
he would like to share one person that wants to share peace for the rest of their life. And Adrian jumped right in the conversation as if it was hers and said, she wanted. But now here's the important part. Listen carefully. You will hear the light voice of a woman, another party on the phone or in the conversation with this man. Like she said, he talk, 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 talk. He do, but he ain't talking to her. Watch.
want to share peace for the rest of my life, dear. I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
He said he would go tomorrow if it was possible, but he got to take care of his mom. You hear that voice?
Cheers like a good man today.
A woman speaks on that video, and he goes on to say, they only want one thing, and that's your money. It could be another man, though. But whoever it is, it's two parties speaking on that conversation. And he ends up saying why she talking about treat him like a villain. She interrupted that part so you wouldn't recognize the other voice. So why she like I said, treat him like a villain, and then the other party speaks, but you don't clearly hear that unless you really focus, because she is some interruption. Hold on.
Yeah. They're gone. You know, they didn't do anything. They were just gone. My agents, we don't need them.
At that point, when he yells, "They're gone," you gotta let me go back. Listen for him say, "They're gone." Now he's responding to the other party that's on that line with him. Listen to this.
I'm ready, baby. Let's go.
Listen.
Let's go. Right. Treated like a good man today. Yeah. It's in their hand. Yeah. They're gone. You know, they didn't do anything. They were just gone. You know, and my agent said, we don't need the doctor. I got a doctor living up there. My uncle is a retired medic. You know, I mean, I got plenty of health, you know, things that if I needed them done, you know, I got all the resources. You know, I oh shit, back here. This is the Aggie tree. It's really hot in Florida. You can see him.
You clearly hear him speaking about a smile and jump into another conversation about the weather in Florida. And Adrian does not engage in any of this conversation. Any of it. Any of it. And that's what made me like, let me just call it out for what it is. It's fake.
See him right there. Right there. Oh, yes. This man, he's talking really good, y'all. He's talking really, really good. Really good. He's talking about building a resort in Costa Rica and living on his own island. Yeah, what do y'all think about all that talk? Did it just talk? Y'all decide. If y'all hear me say that I'm moving to North Carolina, or the Carolinas, up in the mountains of the Carolinas. I don't know if it's North Carolina or not, but just the Carolinas. What do y'all think about that? He's been talking about buying a property in Costa Rica with a water stream running through it for the longest. He's been talking about this for months. And
He's been talking about it for months. Like I tell y'all, I wasn't raised to be no fool. This here clearly is a recording of a man having a conversation with extra parties. You think that's Mr. Tesla? You you think that was Mr. Tesla? You think that was Mr. Tesla? An old recording of hmm. You got me thinking now. Hmm. Yeah, you got me thinking. But this, I If Mr. Tesla mother is ill, needing help, that just might be Mr. Tesla's mom. Real talk.
Y'all decide. If y'all hear me say that I'm moving to North Carolina,
No, he
or
really
the
wasn't talking
Carolinas,
to
up
her.
in the mountains of the Carolinas. I don't know if it's North Carolina or not, but just the Carolinas. What do y'all
And
think about
clearly,
that?
let me enlighten you on something. This man is speaking about how beautiful Florida weather is and everything, and Adrian don't jump in the conversation at all, and she right down there in Florida. But nevertheless, she's speaking of him making such moves. But in the recording, he makes it clear he needs to make a move to where his mother is. She got doctors down there, everybody waiting. He needs to get down there to take care of her. So even if it was somebody that made a conversation with her about making moves and stuff, couldn't be serious because clearly he got other things that's more important. So he was probably most definitely selling a dream, right? Who falls for that? As long as this video is 9 minutes long, after the first 2 minutes, she totally started ignoring him. She throw in her little slide jacks up in there in the conversation, but clearly she's ignoring the whole conversation. So you got to say to yourself, well, how would that relationship work out? Because clearly it's not going to work out. It ain't going to work out because you ain't listening. It ain't going to work out because you ain't finna go down there and take care of nobody's mama. That's just on period. If Adrian can't be her, it ain't going to happen. Make it make sense. Right. You know, right. Make that make sense. Y'all, look, you can't make it up. Now, let me go ahead and touch on this other stuff. Like I said, what's the difference between a skit and a prank? Because clearly, this crap would get lit with Mo. Every very entertaining, very entertaining. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't watched it since I watched it. I like Get Lit with Mo, and I like Vine. I like Vicky, but I don't follow certain ones all the way because I'm not gonna tell you no lie. At my age, I don't care what nobody thinks. Okay, and the one thing that I saw that was very distasteful is when Mimi came up to speak the negative comments. But here's the thing for me: even if it was a skit, it depends on how people look at things. Because nowadays the younger version, the younger generation, kind of do things differently, huh? Let me put it like that. Kind of do things differently. They'll tell you your shirt is gray when you know it's white, maybe with a little bit dust on it. You understand what I'm saying? They try to convince you the opposite. Now, here's the thing for me: whether it was a skit or whether it was a prank, it looked it looked real. Why? Because first of all, Mimi have came up on her channel crying and complaining. And the one thing I do think I did recognize, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think she did any crying like she typically would. But she was pissed like she can get down. And we all know that. And for them to come up and then get at the subscribers for not riding with each other. That was to me in itself was out of character. Like, no. Just because somebody follow you don't mean that they have to follow everybody. And if you ask me, Vine coming up talking about something. We were doing a skit. We was trying to make it funny. If you doing all of that, then what are you saying? This shit's supposed to have been funny because it wasn't. It was more on the reality side than anything. And I just thought it was just like, wow. And then for Psychology Eat, what I didn't understand is why all of a sudden, when Mo and them reviewed the videos and picked out certain ones, they gave a shout out. Mo gave a sweet, personal shout out to Psychology Eats. But you might well say 7 hours later, after a blunt or two, her girl come up on, let me tell you, my kids wouldn't be in nothing, and calling all out her name. Now, when I tell you that was disrespectful at its best, it was. It was. Because clearly somebody bumping their head. Mo and everybody was like, oh, it was all right. It was a unit. And then all of a sudden, Mimi coming for the throat, talking about her kids. And I won't speak on that. You got to see their videos. But the truth to the matter is, I'm over here scratching my head like, what? Because Vine come up, and I watch Vine. Vine come up and say, we were doing a skit. We was going to bring y'all another part. Didn't y'all see me sell the dog? Y'all can't take a joke. One shit funny about that. But you know, like I said, it's the generations for me. You can't tell me I'm wearing a pink shirt when it's orange. You can't. If it was a skit, what if it was supposed to be a funny skit? Wasn't nothing funny about that. It was almost like the first thought crossed my mind when I saw that. Are they trying to be like the Prince family? What level is they trying to get on? Maybe I'm watching too many clips. Maybe I'm watching too many clips. So I chill back because first of all, if people that's if you are a YouTuber, if you are a YouTuber, your subscribers are going to voice their opinion whether it's good or bad. They should be able to. They shouldn't be afraid to. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of subscribers that's the ones that's blackballed or just don't. You got some that'll come on there and be distasteful in the comments. But when you got subscribers saying, well, this one cute Ivana, or this one right Ivana, or this one right me, that's nothing to tag them about. And then to laugh about people having to, how she put it, people have to work to get Social Security. That's a joke? That shit funny to you? To actually work and make a real living for yourself, even though YouTube can be a living for you. If you're not on that status yet, you're just not on it. And then you poking at the subscribers like they don't have it like you. And they the ones put you there. I said, wow, they getting to be a little bit too much with these pranks and these skits. Because you can't tell me some shit ain't funny to me when it is. You can't tell me this shit ain't sad to me when it is. You can't tell me not to cry when it's shit to cry about. I said, you know what? You know what? Shit be getting out of hand. And it's not okay. You have to accept it, but trust and believe me, everything ain't okay because you think it's okay. You got people, to me, it's almost like, I'm going to make you. You can't. You got a new set of people. You got this set of people today, and some new ones coming on tomorrow. Some new ones coming on now. You kind of get what I'm saying. How do you get with the subscribers? Because everybody ain't following all of y'all. I said, you know what? This ain't for me. I don't know how many people it's for, but it ain't for me. I used to think it was cute. I used to think let me go on and kill some time over here and view this. But then when I saw what I saw and the reaction, 2 foot in the bucket, motherfucker. You heard me? That kind of attitude. Because I couldn't believe it. And then Vine coming up saying it was a skit. They was gonna continue. That's why he sold the dog. It was supposed to have been funny. Wasn't nothing funny about that. Wasn't nothing funny. I didn't find it to be hilarious at all. I found it to be drama. So I don't know, y'all. These people and these content creators coming as subscribers and overlooking the fact that you got lower subscribers on your channel and they got it over here on their channel, and you want to read everybody comments and put them out there. Huh? So I'd rather not say nothing on their page. You hear me? Not even look at the video. That's just facts for me. I ain't want to waste y'all time. Didn't want to come up and waste too much time on anything. When it's fake, I'm calling it out. It's just that simple. When it's fake to me, I'm calling it out. I'm not going to lay on it, especially if I'm subscribed to your channel. I've always said it, I ain't going to sit here and waste my time and view your video and ain't got no opinion about it. That's crazy to me. And I got a whole channel over here. I'm a content creator and a subscriber. I'm voicing my opinion and keeping it moving. Now, if you're in the bushes, thumbs up the video. If you want to, overview the video. Leave a comment below. Just be respectful. Click like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. This is Beebalicious TV, and I'll see what? I'll see you. And before we hang up, mm, mm, mm. Y'all see what I dropped, right? Check out my latest video. I ain't even got an answer for it, and I hope don't nobody think, oh, she be over here just doing some digging. Sometimes God just throws shit in my lap. I'm gonna say that part again. Sometimes God just throws shit in my lap. Thank you, sweetie. He do. All of this nonsense going on back and forth, being sneaky and slick about your shit. Look, let me tell y'all something. That video, each one of them clips fell for me. I'm not joking. They fell for me. I could not believe it. I said, "Oh no, not be love, not the egg challenge." I remember the egg challenge. That's what I said to myself. And as you can see, I pulled the perfect clip out. That's the truth. When I ran across Casey Cadet, I remember the bell pepper. She was mad as heck. She said that was her bell pepper challenge. But see, that's that pettiness again. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Q, that fell out. I said, well, you know what? You ought to just put all three of these together and give her a flashback. Because, see, remember when I did that live the other day? If you haven't, check it out. I'm not sure what the live name is. Let me check it out. But I had mentioned, what did I mention in that live? I had mentioned in the live, I mentioned something about Tasty. Turn around, baby. Let me see. I mentioned something about Tasty in that live. Oh, I mentioned the statement about Tasty, that she had put a statement up, and I wanted to review that. And I told the people, the ones that was in my live, I said, I got caught this screenshot of Tasty's and something she said, so I'm working on it. And all of a sudden, those three clips just like jumped out to me, and I gotta say it. And I don't know if she's still a YouTuber, but um, one of those clips jumped out at me through a video, a content creator, and I'm gonna give her a shout out. Shout out to UNO. UNO. She was a big person about 2 years ago that did a lot of content basically on Tasty. You know what I'm saying? In the mukbang world. And when she's uh when she did that video, I saw it then, and that video came back in my lap. And then, like I said, beloved video fell down, as well as Casey Connect. And at that time, that's when Tasty had a problem with them all. And that's not to forget to mention this I'ma just call her TT. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's when she has, you know, bump heads with her. You know what I'm saying? So she been out here in these streets doing this for a minute. And what I don't understand is how you do it on somebody and they can't do it on you. That's why, for though I gotta also shout this out. Melissa B, I don't know if you laying low, but Melissa B, it's a special shout out to you. If you guys have not checked her out, go over there and check out her content, because Miss Melissa, I'll say that Miss Melissa is Melissa B. That's her channel. She had did a video of me and my sister, and I don't want anybody to take it personal. Okay, just go and visit her and check it out, if and see if that's where you want to be, because I find her to be a good content creator. I'm not in the game to hate on anybody. I want to see us what? Grow, 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 grow. It's all about support for one another. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it won't take her long to reach her goal if she get the right amount of people over there to check her out. So don't be, like shying away from It's Melissa B. Go and check out her content, y'all. And I really thought the skit was kind of, like, that's what I call a skit. I really thought that was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's that part for me, y'all. These mukbangers is calling themselves, like I heard Zaddy come up and say it's a skit. They're into doing skits now. So I guess the mukbang community, certain levels of it, is changing their content up. But what I don't understand, before I hang this mic up, what I don't understand, how is it cool that y'all can change the game like that with skits involved in your mukbang? But when it comes to content creators such as ourselves, at, at a certain level. We do mukbang, and how come we can't change our content up to do conversations like we're having now? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about this world, but I'm gonna get with it. You heard me? I'm gonna get with it because over here, Bieber likes to eat and talk at the same time. At the same time. So over here, we ain't talking about no skits. You might see a prank like me and Linda did, me and Mrs. T, played around. You might get that, sometimes. But over here, I like to sit on my channel and I like to have conversations. Just like they like to sit on their channels and do skits. Let's just say it's a turnaround for the mukbang community. Huh? Click like and subscribe. You know what? You I have got to mention it. I really got to mention it because it's if it's acceptable to them to say, "Oh, we're doing skits. We fooled y'all. We did skits and they mukbangers." How come us as content creators can't do what we're doing? And let's have conversations, even if it's about the mukbang community. Hmm? Fair exchange, no robbery. Fair exchange, no robbery. I changed to your channel and you done took your whole food game to another level. Pranks and cranks and skits and what? And you mean to tell me I can't sit on my platform and feel comfortable about talking about a mukbanger that I synced or something they said to continue a conversation, but you want me to watch you do a skit and a prank and come back, read negative comments or throwing subliminal comments all around about the intake you get and you receive? I think it's only fair game. I think it's only fair. I just think it's only fair game. Thank you, sweetie. I just think it's only fair game. And if we keep our mouths shut, we will. I'm just gonna tell you, we'll never get views. Why? Because see the way they're gonna look at it, and this just for the older crowd, the younger crowd. Them old, they old. Well, I don't know about y'all. All our old asses need to get together and do what? Do what we do best. Sit, talk our shit, and keep it moving. And keep it moving. We changed it. We're gonna watch them do what? Sit on their ass and play games. Hmm, hmm. I don't know about y'all. Make it make sense. I don't know about y'all. Make it make sense for me. I'm gonna have a chicken bone in my mouth talking about the shit I seen. I don't think that my commentary that I do over here is negative. It's only feedback of what I seen. It's only recalling events that have happened in the mukbang community. When I first started this, it was told to me on a whisper, you can't sit there on your platform and talk about the other mukbangers. But they're doing it. And they started doing it. And when I saw it, I said, wait a minute. Let me get this right. I can't do it, but they can. That makes no sense at all unless we're going to sit on our platform and talk about the news. And that still won't get you know what? God darn views. Don't play with me on that. Don't play with me on that. If I see you eating your chicken and that shit fell out your mouth, I'm laughing on my channel about it. That's just on period. Anybody I fool with shouldn't be scared to do nothing. Nothing. They ain't scared. Hell, they even coming back checking you. And I think we as adults, fully grown adults, should be able to say, you know what? It's just like I just did Adrienne content. Imagine me sitting there eating. And y'all know I got videos where I did cart bangs and conversation. Do you turn it off? Well, if I could do cock wheels and flip my way to my food, I'd do that for entertainment, but I can't. But I can sit here and talk to you. I can tell you who channel was doing this and who channel was doing that, and I don't mean it in a negative vibe. I can sit here and throw suggestions to you all day about going to visit somebody, what they did that was funny to me, what the conversation about, what she over there talking about. I think it's better than I think it's better than let me read your negative comments. Why hate on a subscriber? They came to your channel for one or two reasons: to see what you said or to read the comments. If they choose to leave one, great for you. You know what I'm saying? If they choose to not, it's okay too because they viewed the video. I say, you know what? I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna talk to my people and let them know what level I'm on. Because over here, I like conversations and I like eating too. And I know a lot of content creators just don't go on their platforms anymore because the views are not there, and they feeling, this vibe of not being respected because of the conversation they do have, or they don't have enough conversation. Don't feel ashamed. It's people like me that'll come by, check your content out, and then tell the next person. It's people like me that'll put you on my community tab. And that's something else. I went to go check out Melissa B. Melissa B, check out and see if you got a community tab yet, because I personally went to check it out, and I don't know if you got one or is it on its way, but it did say something about your community tab. So you might be getting ready for it. That's why I don't mind telling people, go and check out Melissa B. We got to get each other where we need to be. Huh? God, can't make this up. Mm-mm. Can't make it up. So, yeah, that part. I just feel some kind of way. You know, we should be able to know that if we sit there and do our mukbang, we should be comfortable too. Because I don't care what channel you if you follow these guys the way I do, like Zaddy Chung Chung, Mo Get Lit with Mo, and all of them, and they are doing skits and pranks and all of that. So why we can't? Why we can't sit and do two things at once on our platform? And that's conversation and eating. Why we can't? Why we got to be looked at differently because we're having a conversation on the crap that they pulling in the YouTube streets? I ain't gonna say it no more, but I remember when I first started, I had a mukbanger told me to sit my tail down. I said, if I did that, your ass wouldn't get my view. He blocked me. You think I care? When things don't work out for them, they get mad at you. So I'm out here yelling. I don't care who hear me. I'm out here yelling. I, I'm at a certain age. I ain't even got to fool with you, really. I can do what you doing. But the thing is, I ain't gonna get back at no subscribers. Because once you become a content creator, you gotta know negative and positive comments are coming. You gotta know it. If you the type that read your comments, you just simply go down the line and block them. If you don't want to see it, and you don't want others to see it. This prank and the skit, and you don't know it until they tell you that's what it is, because they feeling some kind of way because of comments in it. No, no, I'm done with all of that. I'm done. Yeah, yeah, I'm done with all of that. I'm gonna bring entertainment, and it's purely on conversation of what I see, who saw it. That's just bottom line. Because if I watch you, I got four corners right here. I can go ahead and talk about it. Long as I'm being respectful, it's no hate in the content, shooting it. Nah, come on, make it make sense now. Make it make sense. That's it. That's it. Make it make sense now. Fair game is fair game. So I wanted to touch bases with y'all on that. Like, I really did. Like, no, getting to be a little bit too much for me. Well, that's a lie. It ain't getting to be too much. I'm just saying. I just had to make that clear. I just had to make that clear. Uh huh. So, like, click like and subscribe, y'all. Don't forget to hit the bell button. This is Beebalicious TV. And I'll see y'all tomorrow with some church's chicken. I was hoping Jonesy was gonna cook these you see my mouth had got water for him. What is it? These fried pickles that she was showing. And come to find out she done already cooked them, right? Y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. Oh, that's right. I'm looking for Miss Virginia. Listen. I'm looking for Miss Virginia to put on this show. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. And when she do it, I want y'all to show her mad respect. You see, I'm laughing. She say she should come up and be me. She said, "Beaver, I should be you with some blue lipstick on." I told her, "Do it." Why? Because it's the entertainer in me. Okay, that's so. Period. I don't hate. I participate. Give us a laugh. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. So I'm looking forward to Miss Virginia bringing a little light into the community. You know what I'm saying? So we can keep it moving. Because that's what I'm about. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it growing. Let's keep doing what? Us. Peace, love, and happiness to you all. If you are in the chat, please thumbs up on your way out. Peace.